Good morning, everyone. Here we will be discussing the three-phase bridge converter circuit. Three-phase bridge converter circuit is used for converting three-phase AC supply into a controlled DC voltage. In the industry, we need for running a large DC machine. We need a large voltage. For getting large voltage, if we use a single phase converter, then it will be not possible to get that amount of voltage. That's why we basically use here three phase supply, and then we will convert that three phase AC supply into controlled DC voltage. Okay. Now this is the circuit diagram. This is the three phase RYB. It is a three phase AC supply, and here it is a load. It is a RL load. So industry we will get the RLE load. E stands for back EMF of the motor. So here for simplicity we will discuss only the RL load. So if we have an RLE load, waveform will be slightly different, but it will not. But the main working of this three phase converter will be the same. So here we are supplying the input, and here we are getting the output. Okay, so what we need here, we need a controlled output voltage. Means by changing the controlling parameter of this power circuit, it is a power circuit and we have a control unit also. Here I haven't drawn the control unit. So basically what will happen, by changing the control input, we can change the output voltage of the motor or of the load. Okay, so in this circuit, basically we are using a 6 thyristor. So 3 thyristor T1, T3 and T5 are incoming SCR, and T2, T4 and T6 are the outgoing SCR. Okay, so basically this T1, T3 and T4 basically forms the positive group SCR, and T2, T4 and T6 forms the negative group SCR. Actually positive group SCR because the current will be entering in the load through one of these SCR, and current will exiting from the load from this one of these SCR, that is T2, T4 and T6. Okay, naming can be done by names. That means if you also write T3 here and T1 here also. So naming doesn't matter at all. Now we have taken the three phase supply, that is R phase, Y phase and B phase, and each are displaced by 120 degree, as we know that for a three phase circuit. Okay, so here each SCR in the positive group will work for 120 degree, and again each SCR in the negative group will also work for 120 degree. The reason behind is that we have for a complete cycle we have a 360 degrees. So all the SCR are identical to each other. That's why each SCR will conduct for 120 degree in the positive group and 120 degree in the negative group. Okay. Now I have drawn here the output voltage. See here, we have drawn here the three phase supply. Okay, here R phase, Y phase and B phase. Okay, so here we have a three phase, and we will be taking the case first as a firing angle 0. So for the firing angle of 0, we will calculate these points A, B, C, D, E points. Similarly, we will analyze point F, G, H, I. Okay, so these points we will analyze. So how we'll analyze it? See, at point A. So at point A, VR and VB are equal. So at point A, VR and VB are equal. So just writing the VR minus VB equal to 0 and explaining this and simplifying this expression, Vm sin omega t minus Vm sin omega t plus 2 pi by 3, and analyzing this whole circuit, this mathematical expression, we will get the value of omega t as pi by 6. It is very easy. You can easily see this. It is sin omega t minus sin omega t plus 2 pi by 3. Then it will be using the formula sin c minus sin d formula, which you all know, 2 cos c plus d into sin c minus d by 2. So further simplifying these values, we will get 2 sin minus pi by 3 into cos omega t plus pi by 3, and we know that if a into b equal to 0, so either of a or b will be 0 and other values will be not equal to 0. For example, if a is equal to 0, then b will not be equal to 0, or if a is not equal to 0, then b will be equal to 0, or it also can happen a equal to b equal to 0. But here 2 sin minus pi by 3 cannot be 0. That's why this term cos omega t plus pi by 3 will be 0. So for simplifying these values, we will get cos omega t minus pi by plus pi by 3 equal to pi by 2, because cos pi by 2, we know the value of cos pi by 2 as a 0. So it is cos omega t plus pi by 3 equal to pi by 2. The value of omega t becomes pi by 6. So by analyzing this mathematical expression, we come to know the value of this point, that is pi by 6. Here we have calculated the pi by 6 value. Okay, so this will be pi by 6. Okay, similarly in the same way we can calculate these point also. Okay, just at b, what will be the mathematical expression? VR minus Vy equal to 0. In place of here we will write VR minus VB equal to 0. Here we have VB, not Vy. At point B we have we have VR minus Vy equal to 0. Similarly, if you do the mathematical expression, the final omega t, value of omega t will come to pi by 6. Okay, so no need to calculate all these, because you all know that SCR in the positive group will conduct for 120 degrees. So if you have calculated this value pi by 6, then these values can easily be calculated, which I have shown here. At point B, what will happen? Pi by 6 plus 2 pi by 3, that is 5 pi by 6. Similarly, at all point of positive group will be calculated. So positive group SCR will work at pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 3 pi by 2, 13 pi by 6, and so on. Similarly, for calculating the negative group also, we can use this. At this value we can also use VB minus Vy equal to 0. In here VB minus Vy equal to 0 at point F, we will write VB minus Vy equal to 0. Then the final expression would be pi by 2. Okay, final expression will come to pi by 2. Okay, but again here also no need to calculate, because we all know that SCR T1 will conduct for equal duration with T6 and T2. final total duration of working is pi by 120 degrees, so this duration will be 60 degree. Okay, so this is already 30 and this is 60, so this will come 90. So you can calculate from here pi by 6 plus pi by 3, that is 60, that is pi by 6 plus pi by 3, that is pi by 2. Okay, similarly at this point also pi by 2 plus 2 pi by 3, because SCR once get on T2 it will conduct for 120 degrees. So here we will write here pi by 2 plus 2 pi by 3, that is 7 pi by 6, and similarly we will calculate this values as this. Okay, now one thing you must note here, that before point A, VB was more positive. Okay, that's why VB was more positive, that's why T5 was conducting, and after A, what will happen? After A, see from the waveform, after A to B, R phase will be conducting. Why R phase will be conducting? Because R is more positive. That's why T1 SCR will be conducting. See, from origin to A, both R phase and Y phase are positive. But since R and B both are positive, because of which T1 and T5 cannot get turned on simultaneously. Reason is that if it gets turned on simultaneously, then R phase and B phase will get sorted. Now this can't happen. That's why T5 and T4 will be turned on. Only one of the SCR, either T1 or T5 will be turned on. और ये डिसाइड कैसे होगा? जो मोर पॉजिटिव होगा, आर फेज या बी फेज में से जो मोर पॉजिटिव होगा वही ऑन होगा, बिकॉज हम लोग रिलेटिव वोल्टेज हमेशा देखते हैं. सो रिलेटिव वोल्टेज जब देखा जाएगा तो उस केस में क्या होगा कि बी फेज चूंकि आर फेज से ज्यादा है, इसलिए बी फेज ज्यादा होने की वजह से ये ऑन होगा और ये इसका पॉजिटिव यहां लगेगा कैथोड में. देखियो ये ऑन हो गया ना, इसके ऑन होने से ऑन स्टेट वोल्टेज 0 हो गया. ऑन स्टेट ये वोल्टेज डायरेक्टली प्लस यहां लगेगा बी का और आर का यहां लग रहा है, तो कैथोड की पोटेंशियल एनोड से ज्यादा होगी T1 में, इसीलिए T1 ऑफ रहेगा. सो एक ही SCR ऑन होगा, ये आपको ध्यान में रखना है. ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे फॉर अ फायरिंग एंगल ऑफ पाई बाई 3 कि पाई बाई 3 के अगर फायरिंग एंगल लेते हैं तो हमारा वोल्टेज वेव फॉर्म कैसे चेंज होगा. इस चीज को हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्लास में देखेंगे. ठीक है, और ये ठीक है, थैंक यू.